From being the self-proclaimed tribal chief for being 1/4 of the Vibe guys, we're putting Jaren, aka Small Afro, into WWE for 1 year to see if he can win the World Heavyweight Championship. We know he loves him some gold. He loves the World Championship. He wants to prove to the Vibe guys he is the best member when it comes down to it. So let's see if he will be featured on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. Unfortunately, he is not featured on this week's episode. We are starting off in the month of September here. Let's see if Jaren can actually become a world champion. Now this is continuation of my content appreciation week or content creator appreciation week. Putting different content creators in WWE 2K and showing my appreciation and stuff like that. Let's see if Small Afro can defeat Seth Rollins in his first outing. And unfortunately, oh brother, Small Afro is not going to be happy about that one. He loses to Seth Rollins in his first match on Monday Night Raw. But there's no slouch. That's no slouch though. Oh, he's facing CM Punk the very next week. Let's see if he can bounce back, getting a W here. And unfortunately, he could not get the win. He's on a losing streak to start off in his quest to become world champion, going 0-2. And he's on Raw this week facing CM Punk yet again. Can he get the W? And unfortunately, he loses yet again to CM Punk. This is not what you like to see. On to October week number 1 here. Let's see if he can finally get a W or something, because he needs something. This is not looking good. He's facing Seth Rollins, and he loses to Seth Rollins 0-4. This is not good. This is not good. On to Bad Blood here. Let's see if he can bounce back. And nope, he is not featured at Bad Blood at all. Now on to week number 2 here. The post Bad Blood edition of Monday Night Raw. Let's see if he can bounce back and get him a W, because he needs a W if he wants to go after that World Championship. And he's facing Jey Uso, and he loses to Jey Uso. Small Afro, what is going on, buddy? What is going on? You're just phoning it in. You don't want to get the W. And he's facing Jey Uso yet again, and he finally gets his first win after 5 losses against pretty much two of the same guys for the most part. And he's facing Gunther, and he defeats Gunther. Now, okay, now he's starting to get some W's under his belt. Maybe it was just a rocky start for him. Maybe that's all that was. Maybe the pressure of being on the big stage got to Small Afro, but now he's actually there. Now he's facing CM Punk here, and he loses to CM Punk. Okay. Oh boy, CM Punk is definitely going to be a problem for Small Afro in this Universe Mode sim, apparently. I can tell that right now. Let's see if he will be featured, and he is facing Jey Uso. And he defeats Jey Uso. You love to see that. On to week 3 here. We only have Survivor Series in the month of November, so we'll see if he will be featured. He's facing Jey Uso once again, and he defeats Jey Uso once again. You'll love to see that. And this is be the Go Home Show 2 Survivor Series. So let's see if Jaren can actually get a W on the Go Home episode of that show. And he's facing Gunther, and he defeats Gunther on that week's episode of Monday Night Raw. You'll love to see that. Now we're going to Survivor Series. Let's see if he will be featured at Survivor Series here, and anything of sorts. And nope, he's not competing for the World Championship, but we are keeping our eye close on what the World Championship scene will be looking like coming out of Survivor Series. And Jey Uso is the new World Champion. Now that's going to be very interesting, because we did defeat Jey Uso a couple of times going into Survivor Series. So maybe that puts us in a contention for a World Championship opportunity. And we are facing Bronson Reed, two big meaty men slapping meat in this match. And it's a rivalry. You got Bronson Reed defeating Small Afro here. On to week number 2 of December, as we are heading into the final stretch of this year. Going into a new year, we have Small Afro and Bronson Reed going at it here. And Small Afro gets the win. Let's see, week 3 here. Let's see, we're in a feud. We're in a rivalry with And we're the main event. And Bronson Reed gets the win this week. And let's see if we can end the year with getting a W. And we got a promo battle. Well, he did end the year with a W. It just wasn't in a match. It was in a promo. Now we have Raw Day 1 here. Now this is going into Royal Rumble season, so let's see if he will be doing anything. And we're in a ladder match with Bronson Reed, which Small Afro gets the W. Maybe with that ladder match was a number one contender match for a number one contendership for a world championship opportunity at the Royal Rumble. We will see. And he's facing Gunther. And he defeats Gunther. Now we're in a rivalry with Gunther now. They're putting Small Afro in a bigger spot, and he's holding his own. We're facing Gunther yet again, and we defeat Gunther yet again. Gunther just can't beat Small Afro. He got his number. Now let's see what happens on week 4, the Go Home Show 2, the Royal Rumble. Let's see if he will be on the show. And we got a promo probably with him, which we will interrupt more than likely. Now let's see what's happening at the Royal Rumble itself. Let's see if Small Afro is going to be in the Royal Rumble. And it doesn't look like it. He's facing Gunther at the Royal Rumble here. And he defeats Gunther. And who's winning who won the Royal Rumble match? Penta won the Royal Rumble. Now let's see what's happening in the month of February. We are heading into WrestleMania season slowly but surely. And we got Small Afro versus Bronson Reed, which we defeat Bronson. Don't tell me we're about to get put in a feud back with Bronson again. On to week 2 here. Let's see if he will be featured of February. And nope, we are not featured at all. Let's head to week 3. We do have Elimination Chamber in this month, so let's see if he could make him an opportunity to get into WrestleMania. We're facing CM Punk here with Small Afro having Braun Strowman in his corner, and we defeat CM Punk. Let's see what's happening here. On to week 4. Let's see if Small Afro will bounce back. He's facing Braun Strowman, so it looks like we're in a feud with Braun Strowman, apparently. And it was a no contest. Let's go into Elimination Chamber. And we're facing each other in a normal match here. And Braun Strowman gets the W. I don't even think we're going to be in contention for a world championship opportunity. They're just giving us a lot of good opponents, don't get me wrong, but we're not really capitalizing on how we should be going about winning. Let's see what's happening on Raw after Elimination Chamber, and we're not on that episode. We weren't even featured. Hopefully we'll be featured in something going into none other than WrestleMania, because we need something to do. We're facing Logan Paul, and Logan Paul defeats Small Afro. Small Afro, can you just get a win, buddy, please? Like, I'm rooting for you. I want to see you win the world championship, but you can't get a world championship opportunity if you can't win. And we were not featured that week either. It's like now he shows up and he loses, apparently. Or he's in a rivalry. Or he just puts in a rivalry. And he's facing CM Punk here. And CM Punk gets the win over Small Afro. This is way worse than what we did with Santi Zap. Santi Zap at least won the championship. We're facing Gunther. And Gunther defeats Small Afro. Okay, see, Small Afro at this point might be getting put in none other than At this rate, he might be getting put in main event purgatory or become a jobber because he cannot win anything. And he's facing Bronson Reed at WrestleMania. And he even loses it. He loses at WrestleMania. Nice. Come on, Birdie. We still have some time. We still have some time, so I don't want to give up too much. I don't want to give up this easily, but still, like, and he's facing Bronson Reed yet again. He defeats Bronson. Week 3 here. Let's see if he will be featured on the show. And nope, he is not featured on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. Is he going to get featured on this week's episode? Nope, he is not. He just went MIA after that. He just went MIA. He's MIA now. He is MIA now. Was he on Saturday Night Main Event? Nope, he was not featured on Saturday Night Main Event. So let's see if he will be featured on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. He is facing Finn Balor. And he defeats Finn Balor. And that was the go-home show to none other than Backlash. So let's see if he will be featured at Backlash. And he is in a World Championship triple threat with Logan Paul and Seth Rollins. He finally gets an opportunity. Let's see if Small Afro can become your new World Heavyweight Champion. Hey, I may have jumped the gun, said he might not get an opportunity, but he proved me wrong. Just like he proved everybody wrong when he became the longest reigning Draft Wars champion of all time. And now he's looking to shut everybody up once again and take his spot at the head of the table of Monday Night Raw and become your new world champion. This is what it's all for right here, that big gold title. Can Small Afro win it here tonight? Uh-oh. Got Small Afro going after Seth Rollins here. Ooh. And Small Afro could be very strategic in this match with it being a triple threat. He doesn't have to really do too much of the heavy lifting. He could pick his spots wisely and then come in and sneak in and get the championship. Oh, it was like he was going for a disaster kick, but it didn't connect. Ooh. Seth Rollins going for the pin. And Small Afro with the snake eyes to Seth Rollins. Oh, a neck breaker. Ooh. Small Afro going to the outside here, though. Oh, he getting the prime bottle. He's about to use that as a weapon. And he got caught. And a snake eyes. Small Afro. Not with the prime bottle. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, Seth Rollins. How could you do that? Now Seth Rollins look like he's going to the top rope here. Oh, with the spear to the outside of the ring. Ooh, with the boot. Uh-oh. Ooh, with the elbow to the back of the neck. And Small Afro just saying, hey, he wants somebody. He wants somebody to get in that ring. If I was Small Afro. And he's working over the leg of Seth Rollins. And he gets, wow. Just gets hit with the clothesline. Oof. This is still not over for Jaren. He still has an opportunity to win the championship here. So, from Logan Paul, from Seth Rollins to Logan Paul, and he sends him into. Uh-oh, this is not good. Submission. Can Seth? Oh, he gets out of it. Uh-oh. Oh, spear. Oh, brother. I thought he's about to get the title. Oh! That Come on, Small Afro. You got to get it. You got to get this win. One, two, and he wins it. Small Afro is your new world heavyweight champion. All the doubters have been silenced because he is your new world heavyweight champion. He sits on top of the mountain in WWE where he belongs. But can he remain in that spot? We're about to find out. Hey, let's see if he can retain the championship. Let's see if he's going to be able to retain the championship here. That is the real cool. That's the real test there. Now, it's not just winning the championship, but it's retaining the championship. Now we're in May week number 2 here. Let's see if he will be able to retain that belt. And he's in a tag match with Finn Balor versus the Creeds, which Small Afro and Finn Balor get the W. Looks like we're in a feud with Finn Balor for the World Championship, as I can see. So let's see if we will be doing anything this week. Nope, we decided to take the night off, but apparently we might be in the main event in some capacity, apparently. Let's look into week 4 here. And we're facing Goldberg, apparently. And Goldberg gets the win in a promo battle. Apparently. Allegedly. Now we do have, we don't have to look into King in the ring because he's champion, so we don't have to look into that. And we're facing Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw, and we defeat Finn Balor. You love to see it. And we have Night of Champions and Clash at the Castle this month. So we have 2 PLEs back to back. We're facing Sami Zayn, and hey, Small Afro's on a win streak right now after becoming a world champion. Maybe that match was the confident boost he needed, and he's able to capitalize on it now. And he wasn't featured, but he's on the poster. Now we're at Clash, heading into Clash at the Castle. Let's see if he will be doing anything. He's facing Finn Balor he's defending the title against Finn Balor. And he defeats Finn Balor as still World Heavyweight Champion. Now, we're heading into Monday Night Raw. Episode of Monday Night Raw. But that's okay. He's still world champion, so it ain't no problem. But let's see if what's gonna happen at Money in the Bank. And he's facing Gunther this PLE for the world championship. He's defending the championship, I would say. And oh brother, Gunther's the new world champion. And who wins Money in the Bank? CM Punk wins Money in the Bank. That now the question is, can he reclaim the championship? Now we are in week 2 here, and we're facing Gunther, and we defeat the world heavyweight champion. He showed Gunther that whole win that you got at Money in the Bank was just a fluke victory, and I'm still the real champion. And he's facing Jey Uso, and he defeats Jey Uso. Now we're in July week 4 here. Let's see what's going to be happening. He's facing CM Punk, and he defeats CM Punk. Now we do have none other than SummerSlam coming up, so we will see if he will be featured at SummerSlam. And he's facing Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins gets the W. Now we do have SummerSlam, so let's see if we will be doing anything at SummerSlam. And not on night 1, but let's see if we will be doing anything on night 2. Let's see if he'll do anything on night 2. Let's see if he can get an opportunity. And no, he does not get he didn't even make SummerSlam. That's wrong. He was beating Gunther. He was beating a lot of the top guys, and he couldn't even get an opportunity to win the championship back. And he's facing Sami Zayn here. Defeats Sami. Now we do have, I believe, another PLE in the month of August. I think Bash in Berlin. So let's see if he can build momentum to that show. And he's not on that week's episode of Monday Night Raw. Week 4 here. And he's facing Karrion Kross. And he defeats Karrion Kross. You love to see that. Let's see. We got Bash in Berlin. Hopefully he has an opportunity to win the championship back one more time. And he's in the main event. And he is facing for the world championship. And he wins the world heavyweight championship for the second time. You'll love to see it. Now, we are going to go through the month of September. This is where we will finish this sim. But he passed the whole goal of the video, which was to win the world championship. Not only that, he won it twice. He defeats Jey. On to week 2 here. And he's in a fatal 4-way with Logan Paul, CM Punk, and Jey Uso. And Jey Uso gets the win. Week 3. Let's see here. And he's facing Jey Uso 1-on-1. And he defeats Jey. You love to see that. And let's see if he can finish this whole sim going out strong with a W. And he's facing Jey Uso. And he wins. Hey, like I said, he passed the challenge of the video, which was to win the world championship within a year. He had a rough start, but he was able to get it going later on, and he won the world heavyweight championship. But not only that, he won it twice. So he definitely surpassed my expectations, and he proved why he is the head of the table, the self-proclaimed tribal chief of the Vibe Guys. But now, hey, y'all let me know who do y'all want me to see me put in the universe mode next? Who would you guys like to see me put BDE? Y'all let me know in the comment section down below. We already done Sunsy's app, and now we've done Small Afro. So there's more content creators that we might be putting in universe mode. Y'all let me know who y'all want to see next. Super kick that like button, help my channel get pushed across the platform so more people can see what I'm doing over here on YouTube. Superman punch that post notification bell and spears the subscribe button. Takes 3 seconds out of your day. Do those 3 things for me. Helps in the progression of my channel as well. But with that being said, hope everybody has a great day, great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.